Hello, water sign. So this is a reading for you guys. I will be doing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm going to do it in the right order. So it will be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So let's see what's going on for you guys. It's general messages from, I think today's the 25th to the 31st of May. So let's see what's going on for the Cancers. Wow. I was thinking to myself, I'm going to do 5 cards. So let's see how many just come up for you guys. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'll just go with these 4 first. So, okay, Cancers. At times when you speak your truth, it angers the people who have realized they no longer have control over you. Okay. So this may resonate for some of you guys. Some of you guys may decided that, do you know what others expected or thought of me is not what I want for myself, and you've started to stand back, take a step back, and reevaluate what the things that you actually want, what are the things that make you happy. Yeah, and some of these things, some of these people who have been in your life are like, okay, why the sudden change of heart? But actually it's not sudden change of heart, it's something that's been calling your soul for a long time, and it's only now that you've got the courage, you've gained the courage to speak your truth, to live the way that you want to live, to be the person that you've always wanted to be, or didn't think that was within you, but you're realizing actually yes it is. You have so much control over yourself and situations. You're realizing that you don't have to take advice by this person or allow certain individuals to keep you in a box which you are not supposed to be in. You're in a completely different category of your own, and you need to start living in it. So some people don't like that, and that's not for them to like. It's what makes you guys feel good. Okay, so that's a great place to get to. I know it takes a lot of lessons, a lot of cycles to get to that point where you're like, do you know what? Some of you guys may be people pleasers, where you just, yes, oh, like, Cancer, can you do this? And you're like, yes, yes, even if you don't want to, or you're too tired, you're not emotionally um stable, or physically or whatever, but it's like you keep, or you've kept on extending yourself when you really had nothing for yourself. So you guys are taking your control back. You're taking, well, is very powerful, this one, guys. Like, I feel like it's a huge breakthrough for you, and it's time, and you've got to this point where you're like, there's no turning back. You're forgiving yourself for how you treated yourself, because it's not so much about the other people, how they treated you, it's how you allowed others to treat you. And some people won't be happy with this, but do you know what, guys? It's not for them, it's not their happiness. Okay, if somebody's not happy for your growth, is probably because your weakness was beneficial to them. They could have, like, had you on the string like a puppet, yeah, to the point where you were living life for them. So Cancers, yeah, that's amazing. So that's the first card. Actually did these, when did I do this? I wrote these cards out, was it Thursday? Was it Thursday or Friday? I like doing my own cards because I love tarot as well, but at the same time it's nice to have like your own, we all have our own experiences of life and stuff like that. So I like to have those things written down. It's my way as a Pisces, as a water sign, to be creative. So you guys, Cancers, definitely, maybe some of you guys are feeling very creative and like, you know what can I do? What are the things that will bring me happiness? But creativity is definitely one of them. Some of you could be wanting to go along the career path of like talking, like motivational speakers, hosts, uh even on radio, you know, something where it's like you need to break through something, you need to face one of your fears. And I feel like when you do that, Cancers, you're definitely going to find that actually this was meant for you, and this is why the past has really not felt like your true calling. Like whatever's happened before, situations, people, just didn't seem like it was right for you, and now you're gaining control back of your life, of your emotions, of things around you. You're feeling powerful and you want to speak on it. You want to speak on your achievements, of your breakthroughs, and you know that this will help other people. Wow. Okay. And the next card, take a chance on yourself. Probably can't see that. That's okay. Yeah. You're saying, do you know what? Like, why can't I do this? Like, there's no reason why I can't be the next Oprah. There's no reason why I can't be the next Beyonce, or the next whoever, you know, whoever it is that you aspire. I'm not saying everyone wants to be those people, but you know, Oprah's brilliant. Come on now. Like Beyonce, she's been able to do so many things, you know. And it's crazy because, yeah, I will use Beyonce as an example. Whatever you may think of her, look at it this way. Everyone knew when she was in Destiny's Child that she'd probably be much better off by herself. And as nice as it was to have the other girls in the band, in the group, um, she wasn't able to fully express herself. And now that she's by herself, she's done so many things and inspired so many people. So that's almost like you, Cancers, like the people that are around you, they might have been nice for the time, but it's like it's now your time to shine and to come into your true alignment with who you are meant to be in this life. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, guys. I feel like there's a lot of breakthroughs going on for you guys. That's amazing. So next, think of 5 things that you are grateful for right now. Give thanks. So your health, roof over your head, you know, love that you've had, love that you still have to give, passion. Yeah, there's so many things. Just gratitude. Yeah. Okay, so your opinion matters regardless of how you or others have perceived it. Exactly, guys, this is what I'm saying. So I feel like you guys are really, really, like, some of you guys could be like, what's the next step, what's the next step, and just thinking of things, of what to do. I feel like it's like your true calling, you know, when it comes to like your career path, what you're supposed to do. I definitely think you're not supposed to conform to the 9 to 5, the matrix way of life. You guys have more to offer than that. You guys are supposed to use your creativity to shine on the skills, on the gifts that you have. Okay, so let's get one more card for you, Cancers, then we'll move on to Scorpios. You Scorpios always have interesting reads, so I'm very intrigued to see what will come up for you guys. Okay, one more card for Cancers, and then we'll move on. Speak of the things you're passionate about. So it's really all going together nicely, guys. So if you're unsure of what it is that you want to do next, guys, definitely speak of the things. If you have an interest in astrology, if you have an interest in travel, speak of those things and see who draws towards you and who inspires you, who motivates you, you know. Because when you keep it to yourself, it's like it's almost wasted. So definitely share your thoughts, share your opinions, and yeah, take that leap of faith. It's amazing. I think that's a brilliant reading for you guys. I love that. Brilliant reading for you guys. Okay, so we will be doing Scorpio next. Oh, 10 minutes. Well, okay. Didn't mean for it to be that long. All right. Oh, okay. All right, so Scorpios, trust the behavior, not the words. Okay. So if you are in a situation where you feel uncertain about a situation, let's just say a person, right? And they're telling you one thing, but you're feeling another way because of the behavior and how you feel when they behave a certain way. Or this could be how someone feels about you. You need to trust your intuition and not allow people to use words to manipulate situations or vice versa, because yeah, we, you know, water signs can be emotionally manipulative if they're not careful or if they're just unhealed, or so do be mindful of that. you know if someone says, oh, I've changed, like, and then they're doing the same things, that's emotional manipulation. So obviously you can't trust the words, you have to trust the behavior. So that's what you have to watch. Okay, don't always listen out for certain things. Just trust what you're seeing and trust what people show you as how they are. Okay, not necessarily what they say they are. Okay, so Scorpios, let's see what else. Okay, this one wants to come out. Okay, so Scorpios, daily affirmations is a form of self-love. You are talking to your inner child. They need your love and as much. Oh, they need your love and attention as much as you. Do you know what? Sorry, like, I don't know why. Yeah. So basically, you know, when, for me, I was thinking, what's daily affirmations like? And then when I actually really thought about it, I was like, say for those of you who have children, and your child is feeling down about something, and you say to them, hey honey, like, there's so many great things in your life, there's this to be happy about, there's this to look forward to, you have so much life in front of you, and you're giving them words of encouragement, you're giving them love, you're nurturing them in different ways, you're being patient. So the same way how we are with our children, or with people around us, not necessarily children, but it is to do with the inner child, so that's why I use that example. So it's like daily affirmations is your present self speaking to your inner child. Yeah, yourself from the past, and the things wherever you get anxiety or you feel stuck, that's the time for you to speak to your inner child and to talk to them. What did they need? What did you need at that time? How would you have been able to move forward? What kind of love, what kind of words, what kind of upliftment did you need in order to move forward in however you were feeling, to let go of things, to understand things better, to feel like you were heard? What was that you needed? Now, what a lot of us, unfortunately, me included, have done and do continue to do, is wait for someone else to do that, or to give us those things, like, you know um words of upliftment and stuff like that, which is always great, but we need to do that. We can't wait for other people to do that for us. So Scorpios, definitely continue to speak to your inner child, heal them, nurture them, love them, be patient with them, speak kind to them. Okay, just like how you would your own child. Yeah, so it's interesting, Scorpio. Let's see what else we have for you guys. I've got three more cards for Scorpio, please. It's the first time I've used this deck. Yeah, I made it on Friday, finished it on Sunday because I had a little weekend away. Okay, So we have, maybe their way was their best way, and through that it molded you for greater. So some of you Scorpios may have had somebody, whether it's a parent, whether it's a child, whether it's whoever it is in your life, a partner. So their way of dealing with something, it may be, well, very likely to be a result of how they were treated, how they wasn't treated, things that they had to go through, and it's their they're responding. Say for example, um your parent made you attend loads of different activities after school, and you as a parent now, you may have felt like all that pressure on you, you missed out on your childhood, and you say, do you know what, I want my child to live. So you do that. You say to your child, you know what, be free, but your child might have needed certain discipline in certain areas where they may feel lost now, and they felt like that part of them was neglected because of your beliefs. So maybe that might be you, Scorpio, where your child or your partner is thinking, do you know what, like, your way might not be the best way, but it's the best way, and it's from what you've experienced is how you're going about things now. And somebody's not somebody is almost kind of like an energy of somebody's been blaming, pointing fingers, but at the same time I feel like this person, whoever it is, either you or this other person that you're thinking of, is unhealed, and is clearly a trauma response, or like resisting, just wanting to avoid feeling the way they felt growing up. But everyone's different, okay? So be patient, and the person that you are today has made you that person, and yeah, it's easy when we forgive and let go and not blame each other for things that we don't understand about, because we wasn't there, we didn't experience it, it wasn't our experience, it was not our journey. Okay, so yeah, let's see what else is going on for Scorpios. Get 2 more cards. Okay, hold on. So love will come to you in many forms that you are worthy of. Accept it with open arms. So yeah, that's beautiful. So God, the universe, blesses us in many ways. It's not always the straightforward I love you. Sometimes it's peace, sometimes it's great friendships, sometimes it's new environments that uplift us, sometimes it's a new job, sometimes it's seeing ourselves in a higher light, seeing ourselves, and there's so many ways to accept love. But if we feel like we're unlovable, we can block those blessings and have that sabotaging energy, victim mentality, when we feel like, oh, no one loves me. That's not the case. That is in your head, and that was maybe from experience, that something that you've gone through, whether it's as a child or in your relationship where you felt neglected. But also we have to look at neglected, abandoned, regretful, but at the same time we also have to look into ourselves and say, do you know what, did I set boundaries? Did I continue to stay when it was very toxic? Because that was toxic of me if I thought that this can continue, knowing that it's lowering my vibration and it's making people around me unhappy, and myself, and I'm not growing, I'm just sinking in. So yeah, some is a lot of the time it's in our head, and I know for a lot of people it can be difficult to come out of that. But when you realize the toxic traits within yourself and take accountability for your parts and not blame other people, it becomes easier to say, okay, do you know what, I understand the lesson, I'm willing to learn, let go, forgive, and do better. Yeah, do better. So yeah, okay, so one more card for Scorpios. Then we'll move on to Pisces. Yeah, so okay, that one just flew out. So Scorpios, if it gives you anxiety, that's a sign you have healing to do. Work on it. It gets easier when you believe in yourself. So if you feel like every time you go out, Scorpios, you get high anxiety, think about why that might be. Is it because you stay in the house too much, or you do too much of something, or you've become so comfortable in your environment? When you go out, you just you feel socially uncomfortable? Or is it a fact where Scorpio, you're a water sign, so you're going to feel energies really easily, okay? So they can affect you in a way where you feel like this isn't my energy, but you're feeling other people's energy. So if that's the case, Scorpio, you need to differentiate what is your energy and what is somebody else's. And whatever's not yours, you know literally push that away from you, and just keep your own energy. Protect your energy. Yeah. Or if you have like fear of flights or something like that, like I feel like a lot of those things, you need to face your fears, like understand why you have those fears and then face them. When you overcome those things, you'll feel so invincible. You'll feel like you can do anything. Okay, so facing your fears is huge, because it breaks through, it breaks open so many doors, so many walls that has blocked or that has blocked you from doing things, from reaching certain points in your life. So definitely take on challenges more. Do things that make you feel uncomfortable, okay? Because it's good for your soul. It really is. When you're comfortable, there's no growth. Yeah. So Scorpios, last one, they lashed out because they are lost, unhealed, bored, unfulfilled, insecure. So some people, they may be uncomfortable with this could be you, or whoever you're thinking of. It's clearly like someone else involved. So or it could be you. It can go either way. Yeah, someone definitely feels like it's like you don't understand where this person's coming from. You're not on the same page. And I feel like if someone's not on the same page, let them go. Don't hold on to people or things, situations. Be willing to let them go, for your own growth and for their own growth. Okay, so don't hold on to things that are not meant to stay in your life. Okay. All right, so Pisces. Let's do Pisces. This is much longer than I thought it would be, but that's fine. So Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? Five cards for Pisces. Five cards for Pisces. All right, let me just pick them. One. Okay. So 3. All right, so Pisces. I'm going to do it in the right order. Okay, so Pisces, for you guys, we have what a beautiful spirit you are. So for me, it's like you're a pure spirit. You're pure. You do things from your heart. You do it because you care. You do it because you want to. You do it because you know that if it was you would like somebody else to respond in that way. Okay, So people see you as a beautiful spirit. They see you as a beautiful soul, like nurturing, loving, forgiving, understanding, considerate, you know, and they appreciate your presence. They appreciate you as a person. Okay, so control over your emotions is a very skillful art. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, as a Pisces myself, I'm Pisces sun. Woo, the South Node. Woo. Okay, so I all right. So I've stepped into my North Node now. Um, the South Node was tough, and for those of you who don't follow astrology or things like that, it's like the certain things that held you back, the certain challenges that you faced, um, all that stuff. But when I say my emotions, like I did not know how to control my emotions in many different aspects of my life. That was tough. That was very tough. Like, oh, it would send me over the edge. I'm not even joking, guys. Like I don't know if for those of you who have like water signs in your like top 3, you'll understand how difficult, how much of a challenge it can be to control your emotions and to set boundaries with yourself, not other people, with yourself, and stick to it. Now, you know, like they say, practice makes perfect. So keep implementing those things that you have learned, that you are learning, into your life, and believe me, from experience, you will flourish. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing where things can happen and you don't lose your damn mind. You know, you're able to remain calm. There could be complete chaos around you, but you're calm because you've mastered the art. You've mastered it. Like, people can be screaming at you in your face and you're like, really now? Like, you're not like back. You're not doing that. And that is showing you and showing the universe, showing God, that you are not allowing other people to dictate how you respond. You respond how it's what's good for you, what's true to yourself. Because if you know you're not an angry person, and then somebody angry wants to scream at you, and you decide, you know what, look, that's you, but that's not me. Okay, so all right. And a lot of the time, those people kind of realize that, oh shit, like, you know, maybe I was a bit over the top. I was a bit like, I got really in my emotions at the time, which, you know, people do when they feel things strongly and they're not like moving on from things, not healing. But it is a really skillful art. And once you got to that place where you know you're in control of your emotions much more than what you was back then, it's a beautiful place to be in. So yeah, that's really nice, Pisces. Really, really nice. Okay, so like, just like Scorpio, love will come to you in many forms that you are worthy of. Accept it with open arms. So like Pisces, you guys are love. You guys are big daydreamers. You guys, you know, you have such creative, beautiful, eccentric, an eccentric mind, behaviors, you know, where you're quite out there at times. You know, even though you guys could be quite the introvert, you know, when you are around that group of friends who you really vibe with, you know, you can be quite the extrovert. It depends on who you're around, obviously. You're not like that with everybody, you know. It's like different people bring out different sides in you. So yeah, and that shows it's like almost like a mirror as well. Your friends mirror you in ways. So yeah, definitely make sure the people that you have around you, Pisces, are is like, you aspire to be like them, yeah, or you know, that you can learn something from them, yeah, and that you can it's like a mutual thing, okay, because you guys are deep. You like, you will cherish deep connections. You're not really into the whole shallow um like conversations, chit chat, stuff like that. Yeah, you guys need depth. Okay, so trust the behavior, not the words. Wow. Okay, getting into 30 minutes now. Yeah, trust the behavior, not the words. So just like Scorpio, you know, trust your intuition, listen to what it's telling you. So all right, so obviously depend, like, some of you guys, I can't remember which reading it was actually, but I was saying that you know, the power of three. So I've been doing a lot of meditating, I've been doing a lot of reflection, inner work, reading, research, all sorts, guys. And so I did a reading for someone a few weeks back now, and I literally got one of the answers to something. And everyone's different, right? Because this information might be out there already, probably is, but the way that they showed me, that spirit showed me, was, it made me understand things easier, because I'm quite funny with words, you know, because it makes you feel a certain way, so I like to use the right words. So it's crazy. I literally I got you know, like when you speak to your, okay, so now us now, that's our present self, yeah. And you see like how we speak to our inner child, yeah, our future self, our higher self, yeah. When they say higher self, what they really mean is ourselves from the future, yeah. The power of three: inner child, your past self, your present self, and your future self. We can all speak to each other, and when we do that, the more us as people speak to the different parts of us, our inner child, our present self, our future self. Our future self will guide us. That's our intuition. Yeah. Us as our present self still needs to nurture our inner child. Okay. And our inner child is like, we still need them. We still need that youthful, that studious, that fun, that spontaneous side. Okay. So all sides of us, it, the more we stay in tune with all of them, the more we heal, the more we're in line, the more we're more spiritually connected. And when you don't trust your intuition, you are not listening to your future self, yourself from the future. Like, if people say the thing is, everyone's gonna call it different things because they're not sure what it is. But for me, I understand what it is, because I actually, you know, for other psychics, tarot readers, well, if you're some, not every tarot reader is psychic, but for the ones that are psychic and they get certain information, spiritual downloads, and you Pisces will know what I'm saying, because you guys will receive some mad information and you're like, do I even share this because it's so out there? Yeah, share it, guys, because that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so if you, there's things that you know and you feel, share it, because there's times where I've had spiritual downloads about things that I know nothing about, and then I've done my research and it's been true. It's been so fucking true. It's been like, I've googled it, I've looked in books, and it's been spot on. And I've never looked into I've never looked upon it. I've literally received downloads about stuff and I've looked it up, or I've asked certain questions and I've received answers, and I've looked that I don't know about, and I've looked up and it's been true. So you have to trust your intuition, because that is yourself. Your intuition is yourself from the future. So you need to listen to that. You from your present self speak to your inner child and work with each other. Nurture each other. And that's how you become more aligned and more calm, more stable, more peaceful, more open to receiving more downloads, information. And it's amazing. It's beautiful. I'll be honest, like, yeah, Pisces, I feel like it's almost getting into like, well, it is actually my reading as well, because it's Pisces, so it's my reading too. So I have two more. Yeah, so yeah, I've done that. Okay, so last one. How you respond to situations says a lot about you. So yeah, it really shows who you are. It really shows who you are. And that's why I've always kind of been intrigued to see how people behave in like stressful situations, or in like situations that aren't the most um you know like like stressful situations, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And see how people respond in that, or like when people are disappointed, or I do look for that. I do look at that. Pisces were like all stars, all water signs were quite got that kind of investigating nature, detective nature, where we like to know certain things and watch certain behaviors. And it shows me a lot, shows me a lot. It's not necessarily how people act when they're all happy, 'cause that's all different, isn't it? But it's how people act when they're in distress, when they're stressed out, when they feel betrayed, like because how they react in those situations show how far they've come in their journey, in their personal journey, and what they haven't healed from yet, where the wounds are, what they haven't moved past in this life. So that's another way to really see how someone really is how they react in stressful situations. But anyways, guys, love you guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I enjoyed it. um I will, yeah, I think I'll probably do this, like just do the water signs, fire signs, air signs, earth signs. So I'm gonna might do air signs next. So I'll be doing, yeah, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra next. Okay, guys. So be safe, and I will see you soon. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps my channel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.